you really, really like. What reason would you have for quitting it? Well, I'm about to list 5 of those reasons because we're going into the top 5 reasons a person might have for quitting one of their favorite games. Here we go. The 5th reason someone might quit a game is because of the fact that it requires online beyond at all times. Yeah, I'm talking about those online only games like Fallout 76, any of those card games. And what makes it worse is that the console versions of those games require a subscription to an online service nowadays. So that's one reason someone might quit a game. I don't have any footage of this next reason someone might quit a game, but it does tie into the 5th reason I explained that someone might quit a game. Besides being online only, the online servers are down pretty frequently. That would be some reason that someone might quit an online only game. Especially when the online only game is a subscription based online only game, like World of Warcraft, for example. The 3rd reason someone might quit a game would probably be this. Now this next one I do actually have footage of because I have a lot to say about this one. Oh yes. The game's early levels has a choke point. No, not a checkpoint, a choke point. And for the first game of Crash Bandicoot, there were a couple. No, not a couple, but many. I could name a few off right now. The Great Gate, Boulders, that native fortress level you're looking at right now that I've sped up for you. Yeah. Those kind of levels. Those are the kind of levels that could put a gamer into such a state of rage that they don't function. Or at least they don't function properly. Not without millions and millions and millions of years of help from a colleague. And we all know which colleague I'm talking about, right? Yeah, that sort of colleague. Either that or help from a guide or a walkthrough or something like that. Man, with all that stress built onto you, it is just ludicrous how much you have to deal with in the game's early levels alone. Yeah. Crash is not the only one. The Crash games, like Crash Bandicoot for example, are not the only ones to do this. Oh no. It's not just the platformer games that are guilty of this, but also the racing games in Crash Bandicoot series are guilty of this as well. Rouge Tubes and Crash Team Racing, at least the Nitro-Fueled version. I don't know about the original version because I haven't played that version yet, but still, you have to deal with that Rouge Tubes thing a lot. And I mean, it's just a complete mess is what it is. There is a shortcut in the Crash Bandicoot that you can do either in the original or the Insane Trilogy version, but I don't want to spoil it for you. And the Crash Bandicoot ones aren't the only ones to have an early choke point for a level. Oh no. We also had to deal with a level where you had to get 300 gems in 30 seconds. And the original one, in the original version of Spyro the Dragon, had like varying time limits. Either 25 to 30 seconds. I'm not sure if it's 30 seconds like that all across the board, because believe me, I could never get that far. And I don't know how Brandon manages to do it, but yeah, he is one uber powerful colleague, if there were an uber powerful colleague to have with you as well, because I don't really have the patience to record all those many failures that I've had. And yeah, 30 seconds, yeah, for today's gamers, that's barely enough time. And I do mean barely enough time. You not only have to deal with the strict time limit, but also the asinine controls. It just drives me crazy that developers would think to port controls this bad on a flying level to the PS4. It just drives me nuts. And before what Activision did with Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled, I used to be able to thank them for porting such awesome ports. Now, I don't really trust them that much anymore. I don't really trust them after what they did with Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. They promised they wouldn't put in-app purchases in Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. They promised, and yet they lied to us about it. And Beanox, don't think you're off the hook for this either, because you should have kept a tighter leash on Activision. Those greedy bastards will do anything to get your cold hard cash from you. This next one is the reason why I hate Activisions Tactics nowadays. Take a look. This one and the one after this are two of the most malicious things you could do to a video game to make someone want to quit it. The one I'm talking about right now is, of course, the predatory Season Pass content. Yeah, that's right. Predatory Season Pass content is one of the reasons someone might quit a game. And yeah, the predatory Season Pass content can soon become permanently missable content, but there are efforts to bring it back. But I'm not sure if I can count on that. So, yeah. Next one. If you hate Activision right now, oh, just you wait. What I'm about to describe to you is gonna blow your mind. Now, I understand that microtransactions are needed on free-to-play games, but the game I'm going to talk about is not free to play. Hell, it's not even free, for crying out loud. I'll show you what I mean. Yep, you're looking at it. The main reason someone would quit a AAA titled game is for those bloodied, solid-handed microtransactions. And yeah, it's not good at all. So that was my journey into the top 5 reasons a person might quit a game. If you have any other reasons why you've quit a game, be sure to leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And as always, if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Gamer Nerd, and I will see you next time. Peace out, everyone.